2024 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Keon Coleman, receiver, Florida State.
NFL rookie wide receiver Keon Coleman has to be the best thing to happen to the Buffalo Bills in years. I know that's saying a lot with Josh Allen and the rest of the high-caliber players on their roster, but the brand new addition to the Buffalo Bills organization has been making viral hit after viral hit with this amazing knowledge of the game of football, his very frugal spending habits, and most importantly, his very funny personality. Today, we're going to take a deeper look into Buffalo Bills rookie wide receiver Keon Coleman and how he became the most likable player in the NFL rookie class of 2024. We're even going to reveal how he learned that he is actually related to another standout receiver currently in the game today. You won't believe how Keon Coleman found out who he's related to during his pre-draft meetings with NFL teams. It may surprise you. Okay, so let's get started. The Buffalo Bills selected Florida State wide receiver Keon Coleman with the first pick in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft. And Coleman's stock keeps on rising with every minute he talks, and here's why. The 20-year-old rookie immediately began to become a fan favorite after his introductory press conference with the Buffalo Bills. Before we get to that press conference though, let's go a little further back to when Coleman met with the Bills during his pre-draft interview. During his interview with the Buffalo Bills coaches, Keon Coleman had the whole room not only impressed with his knowledge of football, but his amazing awareness of how to play golf.
This clip was golf, bowl a little bit.
You golf?
I ain't no golf. I'm Tiger. Wish he could. I'm not Tiger Woods now. Shooting 5 under. I ain't doing all that. I'm my TV 5 to hit just to put it in. But I'm gonna go have fun.
This clip was posted online and fans instantly grew to love this young receiver. You gotta love his awareness of his own golf game and what he does during his off time. Who doesn't love a player who likes to chill at the house, play golf, and maybe bowl a little bit? I'm with Keon on this one about his golf game. I'm definitely a Tiger wish he could. That sums up my golf game perfectly. But I love his comment about how he learned to quote-unquote play the game of football. Most players think about only their own roles, their routes, their assignments. But Coleman approaches his studying and learning the game of football by understanding how to make his linemen and quarterbacks' jobs easier with the performance of his own position. You gotta love that type of insight from a receiver. The Bills were clearly impressed with Coleman after this in-person interview and knew they had to have him high on their draft board and wanted to pick him early if possible. And with Bills general manager Brandon Beane making this decision for Keon Coleman, it helps the Bills out in a couple of ways. First, Coleman helps fill that void made by Stefon Diggs departing the Bills this offseason, and it helps their salary cap budget that he'll be on a rookie contract for the next few years. Hopefully, Coleman will produce just as much on the field as Diggs did, or maybe even better, but time will tell on that one. What do you think? Do you think Keon Coleman has what it takes to fill that huge void left by Stefon Diggs? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. All right, so let's get back to that first press conference for Keon Coleman in Buffalo. Now, I'm sure some of you have already seen this clip, but it's so good that we just have to talk about it again. I'll be honest with you, I could watch this press conference again and again and again and again. Keon Coleman, before the press conference had even started, already won both the Bills Mafia as well as the reporters in the room after he informed the press room about the great deal he got on his yellow puffer jacket. He told the reporters, "Guess where I got the jacket from?"
Guess where I got this from, though? I'm saying you gotta guess. You're gonna be wrong, though, but guess. Nah. Macy's. What you mean? 79, 89. Nice little deal. You be on sale on the rack, all the colors.
That's right. Macy's. I just love this guy so much. Not only did he buy his jacket at Macy's, he explained the best time to buy his clothes. Buying them 1 to 2 seasons ahead is a great strategy and it saves costs. You can tell his family taught him right. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if at the next press conference he actually bought his red and blue puffer jackets as well. Come on, Macy's, sign this guy up for an endorsement deal already. What are you waiting for? Of course, Keon had to close out his press conference in a similar and still hilarious way in asking if the snacks in the media room were available to him too.
Yeah, I can grab some of them.
I'm telling you, all of the beat reporters in Buffalo are going to absolutely love covering this guy. And Bills Mafia, who's famous for their very impressive charity game, did not wait to get started on Keon Coleman's nonprofit organization, Hope for Opelousas. After a few messages about the Hope for Opelousas organization on social media went viral, Bills Mafia supercharged their charity donation efforts. Bills fans have donated to Hope for Opelousas literally in the thousands. The executive chairman of Hope for Opelousas, Lauren Carriere, started getting email after email after email, and the phone has been ringing off the hook with Bills fans making hundreds, if not thousands, of donations to the charity. A donor in Louisiana heard of the Bills fans' gracious efforts and decided to match their donations up to $50,000 as well. Say what you want about Bills Mafia, but when it comes to charity and helping others, there is no other NFL fan base that matches their energy. Much respect to the Bills fans for showing Keon Coleman and his nonprofit organization so much love. Keon Coleman's hilarious takes on clothes, golfing, and life in general may be new to us fans, but it's not new to him and his teammates and family members. Born and raised in Opelousas, Louisiana, just a little over an hour outside of Baton Rouge, Keon played both football and basketball. The 6'3" athlete excelled in both sports as a 4-star 2-sport standout athlete. You just knew that Coleman was gonna get an offer from LSU, right? I mean, it would just make sense to have this great hometown high school athlete get an offer from a school an hour and a half away from Opelousas Catholic School. Oh, and remember at the beginning of the video when I said Keon Coleman recently found out another NFL wide receiver was related to him? Well, guess who else is from Louisiana? Yup, Cowboys All-Pro wide receiver CeeDee Lamb is from the same home state as Keon Coleman, and they are, in fact, cousins. CeeDee Lamb's grandfather and Keon Coleman's great-grandmother are first cousins. Coleman told the Dallas Cowboys during his visit to Dallas that they were in fact cousins, which sparked a huge online debate on if Dallas would be drafting Coleman in the draft. But Buffalo beat them to it, and Coleman may face the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Who knows?
It's the Cowboys. I mean, it's right in line. You know, I gotta tell you, man.
But anyways, LSU is known for producing some of the best wideouts in the game today. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Odell Beckham Jr., Josh Reed, Malik Neighbors, just to name a few. And that's not even including legendary players like Jarvis Landry, Wendell Davis, and Brandon LaFell, who won a Super Bowl with the Patriots back in 2015. Unfortunately, Keon Coleman was unable to get to play for wide receiver U. LSU never offered Keon a scholarship, so he committed to Michigan State University instead. He would later transfer to Florida State University after the 2022 season, and said this about his debut game against 5th-ranked LSU in 2023. I mean, I took it as a game. I get to go out and just do what the Lord has blessed me to do. Just play football and be able to have fun with it and take every game as its own. And just go out there and try and get the W. But it added a little salt to the wound. That's my home state. A lot of my family are fans of them, but I ain't so much a fan of them. I'm a Seminole now. Florida State went on to beat down LSU in that first game of the season, 45-24 at the neutral site Camping World Stadium in Orlando. Keon Coleman finished the game with 9 catches for 122 yards and 3 touchdowns in Florida State's win over the LSU Tigers. Coleman clearly made his presence known in this huge game against his hometown college. His chemistry with FSU quarterback Jordan Travis is something he hopes to duplicate with Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen. I think we can all agree that it seems like Keon Coleman should have good chemistry with Josh Allen. Well, at least better chemistry than what he had with Stephon Diggs. That's no dig on Diggs, just an astute observation. Anyways, Keon Coleman would finish the season with the Seminoles leading the team with 50 receptions, 658 yards, and 11 touchdowns, and ended up as one of the top receivers in the nation, earning first-team All-ACC honors in 3 positions as a wide receiver, all-purpose, and specialist positions. He was also considered for the Maxwell Award, but that award was eventually given to his NFL draft classmate Michael Penix Jr. from Washington. So, what's next for Keon Coleman now that he's been drafted by the Buffalo Bills? Will he buy some fancy car or truck? Probably not. Will he buy some fancy house in Orchard Park or Hamburg? Maybe in West Seneca? I don't think so. My guess? I think he's gonna keep a low profile, study his playbook, continue to work hard, and maybe play a round or two at Orchard Park Country Club or Harvest Hill. Either way, I can't get enough of Keon Coleman and his hilarious personality. Let us know what you think about Keon Coleman in the comments section below. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.